Damn, 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 damn. Oh, damn. My Lord, my Lord. Big shout out to you for being here. This is another episode of the Football Power Hour. Football Power Hour. What a weekend it was. What a weekend it was. We have to talk about what happened this weekend. There was some football matches. There was a match between Kendrick Lamar and and Jake and Drake. And my lord, today Manchester United plays, and it's time to make me sweat, sweat. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun to just listen to rap music and not to care too much about the Premier League. But I hope today we dunk on Crystal Palace.
Shoo!
I hope today we score three shoes on Crystal Palace, and I really pray that we go above Chelsea, because I do not want to go out my house if that doesn't happen. I'm gonna stay indoors all day. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Luan in the building already, saying good morning. Good morning, Luan. Yeah, Luan, this is super quick, super precise, super focus stream on the Premier League power predictions. If you're new to this channel, we play a game, a predictor game. We've been playing it for most of the weeks in the Premier League this season, and it's time for us to just look at how we're doing and for me to update it, because I don't want to get left behind like Drake. Oh my God! I want to make sure that I stay up to date with it. So it is also a time for us to catch up and be like, Luca, hey, yo, Luca, good evening. Good evening. I know you are on the other side of the world, so it's evening time for you. But Luca, you haven't played this predictor game yet. I hope you play with us when the Euros start, before the Euros start. So kindly join me on that, and also we'll be playing it for sure next season. So this is gonna be a fun game, and fun time to just compete with people that are actual people and not bots, or you're not doing it on a app on a phone, etc. So anyway, my name is Botswanapapi. I want to welcome you warmly to this space and say, yeah, it's time. It's time for us to do it. And yeah, let's talk about it. Let me go ahead and play the intro music. Bruno Fernandes! As I said, the match day 36 or game week 36 is not done completely, but 9 fixtures have already been played. Luton Town versus Everton, Arsenal, Bournemouth. Congratulations, Luca, on your result. Let me just go ahead and pull up the predictions at this very moment, so we look at how people that have been playing this game have done. Yes, don't forget to smash the like button, says Luan. Thank you for that reminder. Thank you. It's important to do that, even if you're not playing the game. So I hope you can see the screen. Let me see if I can make it bigger. That's what he said. So yeah, Luton Town played Everton, and we have a couple of people that predicted a 1-1 draw, and it ended 1-1. Big up to Sashiv, big up to Mark as well. Big up to Ronald predicting a 2-2. Big up to Luen predicting a 1-1. And who else? Let's see. Let's go down and make sure. And Mitch predicted a 2-2 score prediction as well. So you get gray means 1 point, yellow means 3 points, because you actually got the exact prediction. So shout out to you guys. Arsenal played Bournemouth, and we all know how Luca's team steamrolled Bournemouth and made it a 3-0. I think it was actually one of the early games on Saturday. And what a really good performance by Arsenal. But I still have to call out. I have to call out that penalty decision and say, VAR, VAR, VAR seems to do whatever Arsenal wants nowadays. Maybe it's part of the ploy to make us really invested in this Premier League title race so that it goes down to the wire. Whatever the case may be, I'm not involved in that Premier League title race. So I understand and I like the cinema. So I'm just gonna say Saka scored his penalty, Trossard came in and also scored second, and Declan Basmati Rice showing people that he's not cooked. They are the ones that are cooked. Whoever is calling Rice cooked, he's arguably the signing of the season for Arsenal. And yeah, he scored in stoppage time to just put the nail in the coffin for Bournemouth. And it was a game that was more or less in favor of Arsenal. So 3-0 was the score prediction. Sashiv also collected another 3 points. Big up to Sashiv. Mark close with a 3-1 prediction. Omo went with 4-0. Also very close there. Omo, Box. I think it was unanimous that Arsenal was going to win for the most part, except Mitch. Mitch is the 007 agent. What were you drinking or smoking, Mitch, to predict 2-1 to Bournemouth? I don't know what you were thinking, but he was the only person who went against the grain. Shout out to Mitch for not following the trends. Dominique also predicted a 2-1 win to Arsenal. And now the other game that was also interesting was Brentford Fulham. It ended in a 0-0 draw. This was more or less a snooze fest. Both teams, I'd say it was more or less a balanced game, one of the more balanced games of the Premier League over the weekend, because both teams have had 3 shots on target and none of the teams could convert. The possession was more or less the same. Brentford, I guess, would really feel like they should have won because they were also the home team, but it ended 0-0. And I think only Mitch this time he called the right delivery guy and got 1-1. And also botswanapapi also predicted 2-2. Big up to myself. And also, who else? Ronald and Box as well. Big shout out to you guys as well. And Shiv and Mark also predicted a draw. But nobody saw the 0-0 coming. Burnley played Newcastle United, and finally, Newcastle United got the result that they have been looking for versus Burnley. They couldn't really. Burnley couldn't survive. Let's be honest. Burnley, we all know that they're more or less going to be relegated. Shout out to Vincent Company. He was, he came in, did his thing in the Premier League, but I think his club was not ready, really. Men like Box in the building. Big up to you, Box. And also, man, Lutata says, Puppy, did you just accuse the FA of rigging the league? Lutata, they could be. They could be. They could be. I don't want to say too much, but they could be. Shay got 3-0 prediction correct. You're right. You're right, Luan. You are right. My lord, put some respect on Shay Arsenal, man. I'm sorry, Shay. I nearly did some rigging there for you. But anyway, yeah, I was looking at it being like Kenny and Shay deserve that accolades for this. So Burnley Newcastle is the one that we were talking about, and that ended with a Newcastle win. As I was about to say, Newcastle walloped Burnley 4-1. Let me see. First of all, Omo was close. Who else? Is there anybody that predicted a 4-1? Shay, again!
Jesus is Lord.
You are on some Kendrick Lamar juju here, Shay. What is going on? 4-1? This is the scoreline of the Kendrick Lamar. What will I do without you, Luan? You're right. You're almost part of the honorary member of the VAR team by being in there and making sure that I'm on track with it. Big up to Vegeta in the building. Well, Vegeta, where are your predictions? Hold on, let me make sure. Vegeta, were you a 007 agent, or I just did not put in your predictions? I think Vegeta did not put his predictions. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll for Vegeta. Vegeta, you did bad this match week. Unless you put them in and I did not notice. Please let me know if that's the case. And I need some evidence. Evidencia, por favor. So 4-1 is Shay who only is he that's only Shay who predicted. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, Vegeta. It's all good. Vox is not sure who is fit anymore. Oh, we're gonna talk about that before we get to the Man United uh um fixture. I know 9 out of 10 have been played, but let's go ahead and give the respect and points to the people that predicted a Newcastle win. Ronald as well. Ronald, you were so close again. And everybody here as well. They get 1 point. And then who else? Dominique also gets 1 point. Shout out to Dominique for that. Sheffield United versus Nottingham Forest. That's the only game this weekend that had a red card. Sheffield United, more or less, really would. I wouldn't blame the red card on the result, honestly, because the red card happened in stoppage time when Anel Ahmed Jotsik got sent off. But everybody else in the Nottingham Forest side would hold their heads high and say they really made their blades now and not what's the word? They made the blades blunt. Not the kind of blunt that Mitch knows, but they really made the blades blunt. And Callum Hudson-Odoi scored a brace, and Ryan Yates also scored to make it 3-1 Forest. And, that's what you'd expect from Sheffield United. That is also in the mud and definitely leaving next season. They won't be part of the Premier League next season. So 3-1 was the scoreline. Let me see if anybody predicted 3-1 Forest. Hold on. Mark is at it again. We're going to need a VAR check on this. Mark is at it again. Really? 3-1 Forest? Nice. Good job. Good job, Mark. Let me make sure that he actually had this. Yeah, he actually had 3-1 Forest before that game. Yes. All right. Congratulations to Mark again. Him and Sashiv are on one this time around. And Shay. I gotta do VAR checks and make sure that these these things are entered correctly. So 3-1 to Ronald as well. Ronald, you are also. What is Ronald doing? He's already on 6-7 points. Guys, these guys need to slow down. Nottingham Forest win. That was also predicted by a few other people. R10 was close. Shout out to R10. Shout out to. Oh, okay. Shout out to me. Okay. VAR check on myself too. Look at that. I saw that one coming. So Shay did not see it coming this time around. And Dominique saw a Nottingham Forest win coming. Shout out to Dominique for that. Another walloping came in the form of Pep Guardiola thrashing the Wolves and making sure that the Wolves stay. They look like sheep. My Lord. They got beat. They got beat by the cyborg Erling Haaland scoring a hat-trick +1. He did a hat-trick and one. And Julian Alvarez as well to make it 5-1 Manchester City. And obviously the Wolves player that I like, Hwang, got himself in the score sheet. But 5-1. Let's see if anybody saw that 5-1 City coming. Hold on. Luan did. Luan, I'm going to need to know how you predicted this. Wow. Luan and who else? Only Luan. Everybody else was, except Shay, saw the Man City. Shay made an emotional prediction here. He thought it was going to be 2-1 Wolves. Shay.
Get right here, man.
And everybody else, I think, was feeling that Man City is going to win, except Omo. Omo, do me a favor, please.
Get right here, man.
Who else? Shiv, Mark, 007. Why did you think it was going to be a draw? Get out of here, fam. Chelsea versus West Ham was another one that was a walloping. Oh, West Ham, David Moyes was also there saying,
Make me sweat.
it was pretty much like the send off for David Moyes because he is not going to be he's not going to be West Ham United's coach next season. I think Lopetegui has been confirmed more or less, and he actually even said that the reason why his team did so well is because Declan Rice is missing. They did not get a proper replacement for Declan Rice. That was the first time I heard a manager say, if we had that player, this could have been avoided. But Chelsea made you say, I got 5 on it. David Moyes. I'm sorry, David. It's time for David to pack his bags and he should leave before 5 p.m. So let's see if anybody saw the Chelsea 5-0 loss, 5-0 win coming. Nobody saw that, but big up to the people that predicted a Chelsea win. I think Omo did. Who else? Ronald did, as well as Artan also did. And wait, why did I not predict a Chelsea? I thought it was going to be a West Ham win. I'm a double seven agent. I honestly thought I said Chelsea was going to win. That's crazy. Dominique saw the Chelsea win coming. Big up to Dom. All right. And then Liverpool versus Spurs was another one that was highline life, mate. Liverpool won 4-2. Now, this one was interesting. We did the watch along for it, obviously. And Mo Salah, Robertson, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott with probably the goal of the weekend. He found the top bin the way Kendrick Lamar threw Drake into a top bin. So 4-2 was the score prediction. Let me see. A couple of people predicted a Liverpool win. I think, yeah, big up to them. Box as well. Liverpool win. You should have seen the two that Spurs was going to score, Box. You would have had a perfect score. You would have been able to boast and say, my score. Perfect. But too bad Box couldn't see Son. No, it wasn't Son. Who was it? Who scored for Spurs? It was Son and Richarlison, the peacock dancer, pigeon dancer. So yeah, it was a Liverpool win. The Scousers finally reclaimed Anfield, and it's no more a dance floor. And Dominique could have added 2 goals to Liverpool. He would have got the score prediction correct. Now we know Palace and hold on, Excel. You gotta excel now. All right, yeah, Palace and United have not played yet, but Brighton and Aston Villa played, and finally, Roberto Di Zerbi got his goal, his win, and it was a 1-0 win to Brighton. I think Mark also predicted 1-0 win to Brighton. Look at that. And there it is. 3 points for Mark. Who else predicted a 1-0 win? Nobody else. But what about anybody that saw a Brighton win, a Villa win? Oh boy, nobody else. Oh, these 2 people here. Big shout out to them. Let me see. Dominic went with a draw. And the last fixture is Palace versus United. We all know this has not happened yet. Oh, Box says I need 1 point for Forest game. Let me just double check. Forest? Where is Box's predictions? Nottingham Forest, Sheffield United. Box, I nearly rigged it. The wrong way. You're right. Thank you for double checking, and thank you for checking for Omo as well, because he also predicted a Nottingham Forest win. Who else? Let me just do a VAR check on these. Okay, so Forest win. Everybody else that predicted a Forest win gets it, and then everybody else that predicted a let's go to Luton Town. Draw. Yep. And then win to Arsenal. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna just check the ones that I didn't mark. That's faster. Um, this was a draw. All right. Yep. Correcto. And this was a win. No, it was a win to Newcastle. And boom, boom. Yep. Correcto. Done. And then Sheffield, we already did that. City, I think City is good. Chelsea versus West Ham is good as well. Right? Chelsea win. No, look at that. I had cheated Shiv. Yeah, it's always good to double verify. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Box, for encouraging this. Who else? Who else did I nearly cheat? I think that's it. Good. Liverpool Spurs. We know that that ended 4-2 Liverpool. Let me just double check to see anybody that predicted a Liverpool win that didn't get that points. And then Brighton, anybody that predicted a Brighton win. Aha, we good. I think we're good. I think we are good. Uh Vegeta says Man United win 3-2. Only prediction for this. Yes. Yes. All right, Vegeta, we're gonna put you in because this last fixture has not been played yet. So let's go put Vegeta there. And Vegeta, you could claim 3 points, 3-2 United, says Vegeta. All right. And anybody else that is here that did not put their prediction like Vegeta, this is your opportunity to do so while we um have this open. So Lutata says, Papi, what? Moyes is available. Come to Man United. You nah.
Get out of here, man.
Nah, Lutata, you cannot possibly want David Moyes right now. This season is the worst one we've had in the Premier League era, says Box. Yeah, man. I know. I just wanted to end. I just wanted to finish. Vegeta says, has anyone dropped predictions for the next match week so I can copy and paste? Not yet. After today, after the game, today I'm going to do the post for match day 37. And Visitor, don't forget, it is always easy to do that, quickly to do that. All you have to do is go to the community post. This is the community post right here. What you do is you go to youtube.com, you go to Football Power Hour, and then you'll see home videos short. Don't go to about like Stephanie used to. Don't go to playlist, podcast, live. Just go to community. Boom. And you will find the community post right there. This was uploaded obviously 4 days ago. So big shout out to the people that responded to that. And yeah, it's that simple. And that's the procedure that we're going to be following in the Euros next in the summer, in a few weeks. So shout out to you. If you're just tuning in, I see more people just walked into the building. Right now, what we're looking at is the predicted table for match day 36 as it stands at the moment. Now, is it worth adding the points and putting them in the table? No, because we're going to make the job twice as much for ourselves if we do that. So, Crystal Palace United, after that game finishes, then we will do the table. We will look at the table. But right now, as it stands, Luan is at the top. Mark is Hold on. Mark is second. Why is Mark on 137 and Luan on? Hold on. What is this? Mark is on 137. We gotta do a VAR check here. How is he on 137 and he's second? So Shiv and Arten is on 110, 112 and is fourth. I think there's some rearranging here that needs to be fixed. Hold on. And Stephanie and Dominique as well. Yeah. All right. Well, we can rearrange this properly after we finish the Crystal Palace game. Yeah, we need to make sure that the Crystal Palace things are all up to date, and then we will do that. I need to figure out, was it like this the last game? I feel like I left it different. Hold on. 106, 102, 98. Okay. Most of them are fine. 33. Yeah, most of them are fine. We just need to make sure that after we update match day 36, we will arrange this properly. And I also need to clear this because it's not relevant right now. And Dominique, I need to set your match day 35 post. That's why you have an asterisk right there. But this is how the standings or how the points tally looks at the moment. So, you know, this um this is these are the days of our lives, ladies and gentlemen. Yale is here. Yale has been busy with the house. Yale has 0 points, says Vox. Please do not instigate. But Yale will be back next season in full effect. Yes, we will make sure. We will make sure that we are diligent with it. Also, myself, I have missed a few match days as well, and missed a couple of predictions. So, Yale, it's not just you. I hope the new house situation is looking good. And let me put in Men Lutata's prediction right now because Lutata just put in that United Palace prediction. And Lutata says we're going to draw 1-1. Really? 1-1? Is that what you're gonna settle for, man, Lutata? I feel like we're gonna win. Come on, where's the confidence in the house? 1-1. Okay. Oh, not 1-14. 1-1. There we go. Boom. And let me make sure that is that. Boom. And also J Tattoo. Boom. All right. So yeah, this was a quick little update to make sure that we are as up to date as possible with the table predictions. And I just wanted to put in the scores. I could have done this offline, but I was like, why suffer alone? So hit the like button for suffering with me, by the way. Lutata says ABE stands for anyone but Erik. That's who. Yeah, that's who Lutata wants. Luan says, "Where's Manj? Manj, for reasons best known to Manj, he gave me his reasons, but I would rather not disclose. He has withdrawn from the game, but next season, I mean, in the Euros, he will be there in full effect. So it is going to be very, very, very much fun when everybody is playing and everybody like knows what's going on. So shout out to Manj as well. Shout out to Yalis. Yalis says, "Oh, I'm putting a bid in on the apartment." Oh, we're making it out the hood, Yale. Oh, 1.8 mil. That's a. Big shout out to Yale. Yes, Box. Can you? Box says, "Box, can you count all my game week predictions to see if I get any extra points?" I've finally my Excel skills are now starting to improve. Box. I have I let Excel do the calculations, like the points tally right there on this part of the table. It's actually done automatically by Box by not Box by Excel. Sorry, I was stuck in between. You know how Box, you and I, our names are very similar. Yeah. But anyway, so it is. That's why, like that. I'm now excited. About next season and also the summer. Is like this game, the efficiency of it and everything is going to keep improving. So as my Excel skills are also improving. So big shout out to you. Look out for when we put everything together after Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. That is going to be a fun, fun, fun time. Yo, Yale, show your richness by super chatting to Football Power Hour and donating a few memberships, says Lutata. Yeah, Ronald says, "Damn, man's leaving the game for Luan and Mark." I know top four is open now. Top four is open, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, where is so? Do you have a team to put out against Palace? Says Yale. The Undertaker is walking around in United, smashing every player's. So, all right. Since we're playing Palace, I will say this. Since we're playing Palace, the team that I will go for quickly, I'm gonna say this really quickly, right? Onana. I'm not gonna do the team builder lineup because we already did it already. We did a preview a few days ago, and it's gonna be Onana on goals. No questions asked. That's really gonna be easy, right? And then from there, I had 138 points last week. We checked. We will come back to that. We will verify things, Luan. Big up to you for making sure that what was staying as up to date on things as possible. But here's my team for this evening, right? I said Onana, of course, is in goal. After Onana, the two center backs, we have to improvise. Johnny Evans and Casemiro. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot as the fullbacks. I think I would put Wan-Bissaka reluctantly on the left back position, even though he doesn't excel there, because somebody has to lock down Olise. Somebody has to lock down Olise. If they play Ayu, then Wan-Bissaka can go on the right and Dalot on the left. My midfield comprises of Kobe Maino, um, Bruno Fernandes. If he's fit, if he's not able to play, then Mason Mount. This is why we bought you, baby. You got to show up. So it's Kobe Maino, Kobe Maino, Mason Mount, and Christian Eriksen. And then up front, we've got Antony, Garnacho, Hoyland. That is the team. And we shall win. We shall get three. We shall win 3-1. I'm updating. Matter of fact, did I say 2-1? Look at my score prediction right here. Let me show it one more time so that I update it properly. All right. I strongly feel we're going to win 3-1. And what I'm doing right now is not going to be allowed next season. Once you put in a score prediction, we're gonna have to stick with it. So this is why I am leaving it at 3-1 right now, because the game hasn't started. But yeah, okay. Buck says Bruno Fernandez has been confirmed out. I hear it. It sucks. It sucks. If that's the team tonight, it's going to be a long night, says Yale. 1-1 between United and Palace. I will put in your score prediction, Yale, just like Lutata came in late with his prediction. So, boom, 1-1. All right. Let's look at Box's team quickly before we close shop, before we close the stream. Box says Onana, Dalot, Casemiro, Evans, Wan-Bissaka. That is very much the same. Maino, Eriksen, Ahmad. We differ only on Ahmad. Okay. That's a good shout. Anthony Haaland, Garnacho. That is also a good team right there, Yale. Will Ten Hag go with it, though? That is the main $1 million question, and I think he will not. I think he will not play Ahmad in there. I really strongly feel it's going to be Maino, Eriksen, and Mount. We will be there. We will be there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We will be doing the watch along later on in a few hours, in less than 3 hours. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I hope you're as excited as I am. And also I hope that, you enjoy yourself a little bit this Monday. This is almost the dying moments of the season. And the question, other $1 million question is, will Man City hand the league over to Arsenal? I don't think so. Will Arsenal, like, if we destroy Arsenal when they come to Old Trafford, we will actually do like ourselves a favor and get a little bit more bragging rights. I cannot wait for that. I really need I need us to make sure that we derail Arsenal's, Premier League chase. That would make me feel good after what has been a very tumultuous, excruciating season. There's been too many ups and downs. But if we can end with messing up Arsenal's campaign and also just like sliding into the European football by winning the FA Cup, oh Lord, I will go into the summer a happy man. I don't know about you. But anyway, Vegeta, yes, we will be there for the watch along, chill along, support along. We always try and make it as much as possible. So I just have a little bit of work to do between now and when the when the game starts. So I can't wait to see you guys a little bit later. Yeah, there's only 2 weeks left of the season. And you know what? We can start afresh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Anyway, guys, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for suffering with me here. This is the Football Power Hour predictions. And if you haven't been playing this game, I call you a I look forward to playing it with you next season. Let me actually just say in the summer, because we're going to start with the Euros. That's the competition that I got my eyes on. And boy, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
So the comments are a disgrace.
Football Power Hour.